Hello guys, and in today's video, what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be doing something kind of different. I'm going to voice over some gameplay of playing Hazardous' new game called Apex Rush. Now, I wanted to explain my first impressions and my thoughts on this game because it's honestly a lot of fun. So, starting out, the UI itself is actually pretty good. I do enjoy it. It's pretty easy to get around and sort of do stuff. You can't do everything on controller. I don't know if you have to map that or whatever, but I usually have to use mouse and keyboard to try and like get around. Besides that, it's actually pretty good. It's pretty decent looking. Um, for the drifting stuff, for the drifting side, it feels a lot like FiveM to me, which kind of makes sense because that's what he did most for like drifting. That's kind of his experience mostly from like at least watching his YouTube. But honestly, it's not bad. This game requires you to have a lot of camber. It feels like to keep your car sideways because I was trying it on when I had my car stock. It didn't want to like keep the angle very well or whatever. It was like kind of just being weird. And then as soon as I put max camber on the car, it was fine. Which I don't mind running that. I wish it was kind of more visual. Also, something I just wanted to tack on here is with the drifting, it does feel like it could just be placebo. You never know. Could just be getting used to the game. But that's kind of my first impressions on it there. But overall, a lot of fun. I hopefully am still #1 on one of the leaderboards, so I'm gonna have to check that later because I'm gonna try and keep that. But yeah, it's a lot of fun, and the drifting is pretty smooth. It's satisfying. It's not anything too competitive, or it's definitely arcade. Or it's definitely archaic. Basically, what I meant is it's not a simulator. It's more of that other style that I can't think of the name of, as you can tell. But you know what I mean. I don't mean like archaic as in old or old-fashioned in a way, but I meant like, arcadey game, kind of like that. But you probably know what I mean. It's just my words are not wording, which makes sense for the game. So honestly, I can't knock it. It's better than Need for Speed Unbound drifting. So that's all that matters there. But no, it's fun. I just wish my first thing I'm gonna get into here. I wish there was like some sort of open lobby stuff. That way we can kind of play with more people. There might be there might be later on. I mean, who knows? But for now there isn't. So it's just the single player game, which makes sense. I see why. For the style it is, but it would be cool to try and get some tandems and stuff, and I think that would be a lot of fun. With something that's a little different than just like Car Street or Assetto, kind of all those normal games, you know? Um, but overall, have fun with it. It's super good. I do enjoy it. Also, something I just wanted to tack on here is with the drifting, it does feel like all the cars kind of need to use one gear, which could be the style of drifting that maybe he prefers. I don't know. I just wish we are able to use second, third, whatever more, because I feel like most of the time I'm staying in first gear and not really changing out of it, which um isn't like too terrible because I mean you can keep the car sideways in first gear, but at the same time, I would just like to be able to go through the gears a little bit more, just so in that way they're a little bit more useful. And being able to like to tune the final drive or tune the gears individually, maybe something that could be cool. Um, but at least being able to use the gears a little bit more, at least for me, would be awesome because I'm a person who really likes to use all the gears. Um, and it kind of helps for more situations having a lower gear for the slower, more shorter corners, and then for extending and for long corners having third and even fourth, so in that way you can kind of make that. But that's just me, I guess. I don't know, but I just wanted to say that because that is my opinion about that at least. Um, but that's just how I felt while drifting, is that it's a lot of first gear and you don't really go out of that gear. Um, Next thing up is the car customization. The car customization in this game is actually pretty good. There's not a lot. It's like GTA. A lot of this feels like, it's like GTA, but there's still quite a few options, and they're all pretty good looking. I do like them. Um, like all the cars that at least I've customized so far. But no, it's actually pretty cool. The UI again is kind of sick. I got confused at first with the unlock part. I thought you had to like level up or something to unlock it. No, it's just like you get the money, you hit unlock, and then you can equip it. So that took me a second because that kind of got me confused a little bit. But besides that, it's pretty good. I do enjoy customizing the cars, making them kind of my personal um thing. As you guys saw, uh the red S15 thing's beautiful. Really like it. That was kind of the main car that I wanted to customize. It's pretty cool. It's an S15 overall, but then has RX-7 taillights, which is super cool. I actually kind of like it. Um, but yeah, now, the racing side of things is something I'm not too comfortable with, but I still enjoy, and it's honestly a lot of fun. Those I feel like the drifting ones are more like kind of chill stuff, but then I feel like the racing is really where, maybe because of like Trackmania or whatever, but it feels more like you're trying to go for the leaderboards. But honestly, it is again a lot of fun, and I do enjoy kind of going through the circuits trying to do stuff, and the driving physics are still pretty good, honestly. Um, and yeah, there's not too much I can say there because I am not well versed in racing, kind of. Well, at least doing this, but it's fun. It's fun. I do enjoy it, and I definitely am more on the drifting side of things than I am trying to compete with the racing uh, people, Trackmania people, whoever's playing it. But still have a bunch of fun over there. Just kind of just trying to see what I can do, improve my times, and so on and so forth. At one point, I was 50th in the world on the leaderboard on one of those, but that's when like 200 people were playing. It wasn't like anything crazy, but still kind of took it as like, yeah, something. But no, still a lot of fun. Overall, I feel like I really enjoy this game. Um, it's a lot of fun, just something to kind of play while you're trying to think of stuff or kind of just playing it for the fun of it. It's just relaxing, satisfying. Love the artwork of the game, like the overall kind of colorfulness, but like not trying to be too realistic, archaic kind of look. It just looks super cool. I really like it. I think it stands out to me, and some people might not like it, but I actually really do. I think it's cool. And also for the price of this game being $19 Canadian, I think it was for me. It's honestly not too terrible at all. I think that's pretty like a pretty okay price for the game. I feel like you get a lot out of it. There's a photo mode, you got free mode, you got drifting, you got racing, you got customization, you got leaderboards. Like you get a lot of stuff for the money. And I actually think if he keeps updating the game, it's gonna get probably even better. But right now it's still a phenomenal game, and I feel like I could spend a bunch of time uh, perfecting stuff and figuring out new things. And also love the I forgot to say this with the cars, but I absolutely love the car with the jump boost. It's so much fun. I think that can make for really cool videos, TikToks, just people who want to do that type of thing. Um, but overall, really enjoy this game. I think it's a great game. Um, and I definitely do recommend it if you guys are looking for a new game, at least for right now. I think it's pretty good when they kind of pick up and mess around with it. But yeah, so I think he did a amazing job with this game, and I can't wait to see what's in the future for this game. And I hope it's amazing. But for right now, it is very, very, very fun. Um, but nothing really bad to say besides like maybe like having lobbies, uh, kind of that type of stuff. Also, maybe being able to lower the car a little bit because right now it feels like it's kind of tall, but being able to adjust that may be cool. Just being able to kind of make the car how we want it. We can obviously do the spacers and space it out, and then the camber, which is very, very cool. But I would like to have a little bit more, so that we can do a little bit more with the cars. Besides that, they work great and they're sick to customize, so not too much of a complaint there. all the stuff I have is like little critiques, but that's basically it. There's it's pretty good. So, um, with that being said, honestly, it's a great game. I wanted to get a video up at least about it, before I figure out what I actually want to do. But honestly, it's enjoyable. So let me know if you guys want to see some actual like video ideas from this game. I think it could be awesome, like doing the using the boost car to try and do like jump drifts and stuff around some of the maps could be cool. Um, but just gotta figure it out. And I kind of hope there's more map selections. I know that there's the whole map creator, and there's probably some people that are gonna make amazing maps. So that's awesome too. That's also what you get for this game. So like, come on, it's really not that bad. But with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed today's talk, intense video, and hint. Every single time when I do this, I still don't know what to say for that. But hope you guys enjoyed it. And with that being said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that notification bell to know upload and to stay up to date. With that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one, and I'm out. Peace.